Hello everybody, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD, welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost content, and in today's video we're going to be going over the update 1.9.0, the new version update in Dragalia Lost. It drops on the 27th of June 2019 at around 8 p.m. It says around, which is kind of weird. It should be at 8 p.m. though. Also, that's Pacific time, so if you're in a different time zone, of course, it's going to be at a different time. We're also getting a tenfold with that voucher, which is great, or not with the voucher. Well, with the update, as they have with every single update, you know, tenfold summon voucher. I really miss those tenfold summon vouchers. Remember when they used to give them out like candy? Oh boy, good times. I remember the good old days. But basically, I'm just going to talk about the update, everything it entails, and kind of get my thoughts on what it means now, what it means for the future of the game, and also a couple, hints that they threw in there, like the SHISHIMAI raid and the Ramona adventure, which we're probably going to be getting soon. So yeah, let's just hop right into it, I guess, with probably the biggest thing so far. Augments. Augments is going to be, it's going to be implemented. It's actually going to be implemented after Chapter 9 of the main campaign, which releases on the 14th of July. So we have a date on the new chapter of the campaign. Of course, I'll leave my thoughts on augments once they're added, and the campaign chapter once that's added, of course. But I'm actually really looking forward to this. Basically, it's going to up, you get to up the worm prints, the dragons, the weapons, and the adventures, their HP and strength for all of those, all four of them, by 50. So technically, you can up your adventure by 250 because, your adventure, your weapon, your dragon, and then both your worm prints. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's, plus 250 HP and strength, which is very nice. It's actually a pretty nice boost. It's going to make content so much easier, even though content's not even too difficult yet. They might be doing this because they're making the next 2 high dragon trials really difficult, which, I'm really looking forward to. They actually released the High Mercury with the last chapter, I believe. So they might release High Jupiter or High Zodiac with this chapter 9, but I doubt it. We didn't have any mention of it yet. They actually don't mention it until too far ahead. So they might be doing something. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Again, it's probably going to be coming sometime soon, though. So that's something to look forward to for sure. And I do assume they're going to drop the last High Dragon trial for the 1-year anniversary. So that's just kind of the time frame that we're expecting. The new one sometime this upcoming month in July, and then the final High Dragon trial in end of September for the 1-year anniversary. So augments, like I said, really looking forward to it. I'm not really sure how we're going to get them. It just says it's going to unlock after you complete Chapter 9. It doesn't really say how you're going to get them, so I'm really interested to see how we're actually going to get these things. The fortifying crystal, the amplifying crystal, the fortifying dragon scale, and the amplifying dragon scale. So there's a couple more things back there for the worm prints and the weapons and stuff, but you can't really see it yet. But again, like I said, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to up strength, and I like harder content, and this is definitely going to allow for even more harder content if they choose to. So like I said, it's going to be available for everyone. It's not like a facility for where like newer players, they won't be able to get it or something. So really nice, and I'm looking forward to that. And also it confirms Chapter 9 of the campaign. So again, really looking forward to this. Next up, player level increase. This is nice. If you promote mutant, you get that nice bonus to EXP. So this is it's definitely not a much needed change. I'm almost nearing the cap. As you can see, I'm level, well, you can't even probably see my level. I'll probably cut it out, but I'm level 133, so I'm nearing the 150 cap. So they're increasing it up to 200. I believe the cap is 150, right? It's around there. And now they're increasing up to 200. That's a lot more Wormite to get, which again, is never a bad thing. I'm curious to see how far up they're going to raise it, but it took them this long to raise it just 50 levels, I assume. So it's probably going to take a little while until we get even more levels. But again, it's a nice thing to change, and I'm really happy they're adding that. Then we also have new facility level maximums. This is actually huge since they've never done this yet. Again, same thing with the player level. They have never done any of these things yet. So this is huge. This is the last of the big updates. Something really quick I want to note here is on the left right here, we have Orion, and then on the right there, we have Ramona. I'll try throwing up a picture right now of Ramona because, Orion, we've already have it in the game, but Ramona is not actually released yet in the game. We have data mined her images, but she's not actually released yet. She should be a light axe. It looks like a 5-star light axe. She might actually be a freebie unit that we get for the Chapter 9 of the campaign. Remember, Chapter 9, we should be going to the Yuden's sister, her party or whatever with, I don't really remember exactly what the details were, but her party with 2 other characters from, from the warriors, the girl, the waifu, and the husbando. I forget their names. I keep forgetting characters' names. I actually want to look up their names, so give me 1 second to look up their names. All right, I'm back. That didn't take too long. The White Sparrows Corp, that's what they are. Patia and Leaf, that's what their names were. So there we go. We have them both going to be appearing in the next chapter, Chapter 9. So again, I'm really looking forward to it. I doubt we're going to get in their freebie unit. I assume Ramona is going to be a Gala unit. but it is just something to note. Like I said, really looking forward to the new chapter. Story's been amazing so far. I do think the last few chapters were not as great, but I still enjoyed them. But you know, chapter 5, or was it chapter 4? I think it was chapter 5, was just insane. So I'm really hoping for that level of content from the new chapter. But again, we have to wait till it's released. Again, let's talk about the actual facilities though. Maximum are raised from altars and dojos to 35 from 30. So this is going to be implemented once the update is available on the 27th of June. And 11 p.m., you know, Pacific time. So this is big. It's going to increase your strength and your HP for your adventurers. HP by 5% and strength by 6% total per element, per adventure, blah, blah. Once you upgrade all of them stuff from 30 to 35. So it's not a huge jump, but it is a jump. Again, combined with the Augments jump, it's an even bigger jump. So we're getting stronger adventurers, which means that the next 2 high dragon trials might be really, really difficult. We just have to wait and see. But it looks like it's going to be something big. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I cannot wait for harder content. Like I said, harder content is better content in my opinion. I don't want it to be insanely hard, but I do want to be some big level of challenge. Again, right now it's not, high dragon trials are not super difficult, especially since we're getting these upgraded stats, more facilities, etc. It's getting even easier. So I'm really looking forward to these higher upgraded altars and dojos. It's going to be a lot of fun to play with the new content that's being released. Next up, just improved display. Honestly, it's a nice needed change, and also, again, improved display. That's what these two are. Nothing really big there. Again, more improved display if you're not finishing the campaign or if you're new to the game or whatever it may be. Again, Mercurial Gauntlet, new display, list of endeavors and stuff. This is nice, but again, these are just kind of nice quality of life changes. But then over here, we have something big. So Blazon summons, you can actually summon basically all of them until you get, you know, whatever it may be, which is just really nice. I'm really happy they added this. A lot of people wanted this since it takes way too much time to summon all 10 at a time, or like, yeah, every 10 summons, you got to do it and click it and blah, blah, blah. It takes a lot of time. So I'm really happy they added this. There's a couple gacha games that can learn from Dragalia Lost. If you weren't already convinced Cygames is the best, what are you like? Are you serious? Cygames is the best. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe they're so generous, not only giving out so much Wormite, so many tenfold summons, but they fix every single problem that the community has. It's perfect. It's just, I'm shocked by how good Cygames has been to us. They're spoiling us rotten. There's no way I could go back to any other gacha game because Cygames just spoils me rotten like a baby, and I love it. So we're getting this, and also it says right here, SHISHIMAI. You might be saying, SHISHIMAI, who is that? It's actually the 5-star light welfare dragon that we got for the New Year's raid events, you know, the event with Botan. So they might be bringing that event back, which is a little weird since they just had an Eastern Emissaries rerun. So they might bring it back with, I don't know if they're going to do it now or later or what. They might be pushing back the summer event if they do make one even farther, or they might do it after the summer event. I'm not really sure. But it looks like it might be getting a rerun sometime soon. Again, that's a chance for newer players to get Botan and SHISHIMAI. SHISHIMAI is not really the greatest, but SHISHIMAI he's a dragon. He's a dragon. That's all I can really say about him. He's not really too good, but he's a dragon, right? He's definitely a dragon. So it's going to be nice for Botan, though. Botan's a great one. Botan is a great adventure. You know, she has bleed and she buffs the team. One of the highest DPS actually for Shadow. I think she might be the highest. I think she's on top of Ayasu. So it's ridiculous how good her DPS actually is. So Botan would be great. The New Year's event was great. They might bring back Emissaries, Eastern Emissaries banner, or they might change a little bit like how they did with the Brave. Was it Brave? Brave Zarden? Whatever the Zarden alt was, that was a 5-star. They might do something like that where they make, you know, new characters with the banner and maybe, you know, feature the old ones as well. So they might do something like that. I would be kind of mad if they bring back Eastern Emissaries again so quick in like the middle of July, which would be really weird. So we just have to wait and see what they do with this. But that's pretty nice how they, you know, kind of confirm SHISHIMAI is going to come back eventually. So that's nice. And then a couple more balance adjustments. Really the main thing here is that Imperial Onslaught's a lot easier now. So it's a lot easier to actually do. Again, it wasn't really that hard for me to begin with, but for newer players, it was probably a little bit difficult if you weren't playing online with other people. So this made it a little bit easier, as well as adding more insignias and more dinos dropping, as you can see if you read over here. Increasing the drop rates for insignias, increasing the drop rate for Diarolaris. So you get more drops on them, and the daily bonus are upped. And it's also possible to trade for the coins, for bronze, silver, and gold coins in the trade. Something I want to say is do not really trade for, don't trade down. I would not recommend trading down. I would just trade up. Trade your bronze for silver or your silver for gold. Don't trade your gold down because you're going to need gold a lot later. Again, we still have to wait and see how big or how much materials you're going to need for the new levels, the level 35s, dojos, and altars. We're going to see how much materials you actually need. Also, I need to do elemental runes now. Oh, sigh, I've been ignoring those for so long. But yeah, so we need to see how many of the coins we're going to need. Maybe they're going to make a new coin currency or something. I'm not really sure. I don't think they are, but they might do something where you need a lot of silvers and not as many golds, because a lot of people are running out of golds. You know, first it's a silver shortage, and then it's a gold shortage, and then it's just, you know, I don't even know what's going to happen next. So it's just something to keep in mind. And that's basically all of the updates. Again, it's really good for the future Dragalia loss. There's a couple other things, but those are the main things. Those are the main things I really wanted to go over. A lot of good things for the future Dragalia loss. Probably some harder content coming. A couple things confirmed. Ramona basically confirmed as a gala. You know, Augments, harder content is basically coming. Chapter 9 of the campaign is confirmed for the 14th of July, which is perfect. And yeah, a lot of big things coming. I'm really liking the quality of life changes, and it's just really great. Again, the gala should probably come around the same time as this chapter, the story chapter. I don't think they're going to do it this month, you know, June. I think they're going to do it next month in July. So I would assume mid-July to end July. That's my prediction for that. Summer event when? I have no idea. I just made a summer event video, but I have no idea when it's going to happen now. Unless they do it right now, like as soon as the Wish to the Winds event is done, I honestly don't know where they're going to fit it in. But yeah, that's going to be everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the update down below in the comments. Do you guys enjoy this update? Is there something else you wanted from the update? I'm really happy with the update, especially the tenfold. Free tenfold, baby. So that's going to be everything. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great time. And until next time, have a great trip.